ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರೇ, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಾವು ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಮ್ಲಂ ಚ ವಿದಗ್ಧಂ ತತ್ಪಿತ್ತಂ ಅಂತ. ಅಂದರೆ ತುಂಬ ಪಿತ್ತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಎದೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಕ್ತ ಆಮ್ಲ ಉದ್ಗಾರ ಅಂದರೆ ಹುಳಿ ಸುಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾಗಿ ಮಿಥ್ಯ ಆಹಾರ ವಿಹಾರ ಕಾರಣ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದರೂ ಸರ್ವೇ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾಗಿ 100% 40-50 ಜನ ಹೋಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಗೆ ವ್ಯಸನವಾಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು, ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಮೆಟ್ರೋಪಾಲಿಟನ್ ಸಿಟೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಗಮನೀಯವಾಗಿ ಇದರ ಸಾಂದ್ರತೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮೊರೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಮೆಡಿಕೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಹಂತದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಯಾವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಶ್ರೀಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ನೋಡಬೇಕು, ತದನಂತರ ಯಾವ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಕೋನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸಾತ್ಮಕ ಲೇಪನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೀರಿ?
ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಈ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುವುದು ಬಹಳ ಒಂದು ಕಾಮನ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ಕನ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್.
This gas is there, no? This is common man's misconception.
ಡಿಸ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟಿಗೂ ನನಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅಂತ
Common man says gas for almost all discomforts.
ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟಿಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ.
And some of them, to make it sound English, they say gastritis. And some of them who don't know English properly say gastric. There is no meaning for all these. All these are in their head, in their mind. The reason for all this is tension. We think that, like you said, no, those people go to hotel and have very spicy food, so they get irritated. Nothing like that. Who eat green chilies more don't get gastritis at all. They may get colitis, but nothing will happen to their stomach. But what big thing will happen in the stomach? When that acid secretion happens in the stomach, it happens when there is more tension in the mind. And while eating food, if they overeat, because food is a stimulant for gastric acid, we think and we say that gastritis will become more in an empty stomach. And the same thing even doctors will tell their patients. But all these are myths. Only food is a stimulant for gastric acid. Even among those food, for example, take milk. We think that milk is very good for our body and we will not get gastritis. But in the milk there is so much calcium, means it secretes acid. Milk is a big curse. And we doctors in the olden days used to give drip of milk in patients who had gastritis problems. By doing like this, we have killed so many patients. We also gave it to patients who had peptic ulcer. But now we know that we should not give milk. Nothing will happen by giving that. But the main reason for everything is mind. You know, that tension. Now what is there in our mind? Rat race. This world is running only through money now. Until money came here, no one had diseases. If you think me, myself, then you'll get diseases. One who thinks we doesn't have any disease. This I comes from where? When you have money. My money. See, suppose a man, he has got lot of tensions, even at office, even at home. Morning he has to wake up, has to go to office early, has to educate his children, has got lot of tensions at home also. And wife will have so many problems, he has to leave this and all, go to office. Sometimes he has to run to hospitals. At this time the acid increases and that turns into tension. When you are tense, then it will turn into irritation. Before going to office, he eats at home. What happens is, at this time the acid increases in the stomach and it reflexes. The acid which is in the stomach comes to esophagus. When it comes to the esophagus, you feel like burning sensation. And this is very good for our business. The moment the patient shows his hands on the chest, the doctor suggests him angiogram. So even the doctors will feel happy if all this happens. But if we think really and think about it in detail, when man has peace of mind and when his tension decreases, then there is no question of gas. So all this gas is in the mind. What we do when the patients come to us, we doctors have an idea. What we doctors think is, when the patients come to us, if we don't give them medicines, the patients may misunderstand us. They may think that I am not a good doctor, so I did not suggest him medicine. Actually, this is a wrong opinion. So we give them medicines. What medicines we give them? We think that it is acid and we give one antacid to it. And the problems these antacids create in the human body, nothing will create like that. It is a very bad thing, this antacid. Antacid tablets are really very harmful. Antacids harm the kidneys. It changes the pH of your acidity. All these are the reasons. And otherwise, what we will do? And what else we feel is, we feel that we should not allow the acid to come up and to change the gut motility. We give them powerful drugs. We give drugs to change the gut motility itself. And all these are H1 blockers. And what these H1 blockers do to the heart? And it defects the heart's conduction. And we call it their QT interval, and it will prolong. And by this, people may die suddenly. They may get a heart attack. One of the reasons for heart attacks is these medicines. And this is too much injustice. And what are the reasons for all these? And what is the first reason for this? Man's life of rat race. I would love to tell two important things to the common people. If you are feeling gas in the stomach, don't eat or drink milk and milk products. And second thing is, don't take medicines. Medicines are not necessary here. Sit at one place, calm your mind, do some pranayama and yoga, then your gas trouble will come down. And sometimes we don't understand this properly, because for both of these problems, there are chances of getting pain in the chest. And as soon as you get pain in the chest, you get scared. Because today the advertisements regarding heart is so much means, now people think that if they get pain in the chest, then it is heart attack only. And once if you think that it is heart attack, then it will increase more. All this because of fear. And when you go to the doctor also thinks the same thing. I have to look at this patient carefully. And if I don't test him properly, if something happens, then I will be under trouble. So the doctor performs all the tests on the patient. All the tests means what we have today with us is, today for the heart attack or the coronary artery disease, diagnosis and angiogram is not the solution. That is bedside diagnosis. You have to know that person and diagnose him by the bedside, and then you should think whether angiogram is necessary or not. But now it is not like that. We have become reverse. Now it is very easy. Before the patient tells chest and pain, we have already done angiogram. There is another big curse in this. What is that means? Normally in children too, 50 to 75% of children will have 2 to 3 vessel blocks. And that is not a disease. So now we have more scope for giving treatment. This becomes like mouth eating the tail. After eating one by one, like dog starts eating its tail. The more the dog eats, it is eating itself only, no? Same thing has happened to our situation now. So right from the gas to the coronary artery disease, the reason behind these problems are fear in human mind.